Brief overview of Bronfenbrenner psychological theory.
Who is Yuri Bronfenbrenner? He was an American born in Moscow on the 29th day of April 1917. He was an American developmental psychologist known for his psychological systems theory of child development and died on 25th day of September 2005. This theory was also known as bioecological system theory. It is a theoretical model of gene-environment interaction in human development. Human development is influenced by the different types of environmental systems. The five environmental systems are the microsystem, mesosystem, exosystem, macrosystem, and the chronosystem. Start from the person in the middle, and then from there we go to the more immediate context and out of the bigger picture. So in the middle, we have the individual, the age, the sex, health, do they have any special need, anything like that. But then we get to what usually listed as first level of this theory, which is macrosystem. These are your immediate environment or surroundings. This could be their school, their peer, family, neighbors, who did they interact with or lived with. Relationship with these people has to do with the child's development. Do they have any supportive teachers? Is the child being bullied and so on? As we get through, the child is affected by the behavior and beliefs of the people around them, especially their parents who they lived with, and Bronfenbrenner call it bidirectional influence. And the next system, which is the mesosystem, which isn't clearly defined in this theory, but the mesosystem is just the relationship between our microsystem. Example of mesosystem are it might be the relationship between the family and the school. Do the parents get along with the teachers? Do they even ask if their child is doing good, or is there any problem with their child? Do they trust the teacher? Or might be the relationship between the kid lives and their family if they live in a safe area. Exosystem. Get a little bit more complicated. This is now a link between two settings. One is the immediate setting and the other one is where the person doesn't play an active role. These include the government, workplace, mass media. For the parents' job and kids' school, if the parents have fluctuating work hours, the child is not directly involved in the workplace, but this will affect things like whether the parents are able to volunteer in school. Things changes because parents misses something special in the development of their children. And we also have the macro system, which is the larger cultural and social context. So this can be an American culture, but of course, that's not one monolithic culture. And the last is chronosystem. Chronosystem have the role of time. Part of this relates to when the events occurred in the person's life. Example of this are being an early parent, involving money, spending habits. In other words, it's a shift of one's lifespan. That's it. Hope you guys learned. Till next discussion. Bye!